Since not all of us can travel the whole world, FactPoint has brought the entire world to you. In this very interesting video we will tell you about different cultures from different societies which you may find even shocking. So let's get started. Number 1. Croatia. Croatia is popular for its national parks, beaches, and of all the things, the coastal country is also famous for its Game of Thrones appeal. But, if you are traveling in this Eastern European country, depending on where you are from, it might shock you when you learn that if you plan to stay there, it is expected from you to clean not only your own house but also the street outside of your house. There is a reason why the country is famous for its clean streets and communal civil pride. Croatia is not exception. Countries like Spain too have similar culture. Number 2. I don't want coffee. Wait. Now I want. In Ireland, it is considered rude to accept any food item from the host the first time it is being offered by them. Even if you are being offered a mouth-watering treat, pretend to decline the offer. You will be asked once again, and this time, it's absolutely okay to accept it. It might sound a weird practice, especially if you are from country like US, where a no would mean a no, and agreeing the other time might make you come off as a weird fluctuating person. Number 3. The country with no traffic rules. Food is not the only thing Lebanon is famous for. Talk to any traveler who have been to the Lebanese Republic, they would tell you that there is virtually no traffic rules at all, in the Middle Eastern country. Even if there seem to be traffic rules, everyone is speeding around you and the rules are not enforced at all. Needless to say, there are countless accidents every day on the roads of Lebanon. Number 4. Bishkesh. In Jordan, Iran and many Arab countries, if someone compliments about something you are wearing, it is considered rude at your part to not offer the same thing immediately to the person who originally complimented you. In Iran, this tradition has got its name and is called Bishkesh. One traveler shared an incident that occurred in one of the Jordan hotels where, unaware of this tradition, he complimented waiter's watch and the waiter immediately unlatched the watch and tried to push it on the traveler's hand. If you want to accept the gift, don't say yes before you have said no at least thrice. That's another aspect of this norm. Good luck. Number 5. Being friendly towards strangers. If you are from the United States, nothing special in here for you, move on. But, if you are not aware of the US culture, prepare yourself for a cultural shock when you land in the America and suddenly people you don't even know are smiling at you. They might even ask you how's your day going and not even bother to listen your reply. And, similarly, if you are an American traveling in Europe and trying to be friendly with random strangers on the streets, prepare yourself for receiving weird looks. It's fascinating how opposite two cultures can be. Number 6. Rush hours in China and Japan. Talking about opposites, it would be quite interesting to discuss how the crowd treats you in China versus how it treats you in Japan. You will find countless travelers telling you how in China, during the busy hours, everyone is pushing, cutting the line, breaking the queue and seem in hurry. They might not care even if you are a traveler. The reason is fairly obvious. China has a huge population and if you are planning to stand there and wait for your turn, you will never get an opportunity. Now when it comes to Japan, you would find yourself at the totally opposite end of the spectrum. Number 7. India. If the word diversity could be represented as a country, India would be the answer. The South Asian country has diversity in every form. The country itself is a concoction of different cultures. While there is a lot to talk about India, one cultural difference which might catch your eyes and might even shock you, especially if you are not Asian, is the sight of grown-up men walking around holding their hands, which might illusion you into thinking they are homosexuals, but in reality it is a fairly common way to express your friendliness in India, and the men are just being brothers. Number 8. Tolerance towards public drunkenness. If you are a Brit, or familiar with streets of Britain, you probably know that public drinking is taken casually and considered normal there. But the attitude towards public drunkenness when compared to Europe is totally different in the States. So much so that asking for beer in a restaurant might invite stares and a lecture on, "Sir, this is a family restaurant." Let us know in the comments what you feel about either of the cases. Number 9. Nap time in Spain. When you visit Spain as a tourist, roaming in the Spanish street in the afternoon would make you realize that you are probably alone and nobody is around with all the shops closed. This time after the midday meal till 4 p.m. is also called siesta time in Spain, and in these early hours of afternoon you would probably find no one in streets or in the shops except for probably you yourself. Number 10. Balinese funerals. If you are new to Bali, funeral processions might look like a party or wedding to you. Funeral procession in the Indonesian island are full of food, music and songs. They are very expensive too. Often the body is buried inside a container till arrangements for funeral can be done, or the auspicious day arrives. Balinese funerals are very expensive and the body may be interred until the family can afford it or until there is a group funeral planned by the village or family when costs will be less. Additionally, if the departed was a court servant, member of the court or minor noble, the cremation can be postponed up to several years to coincide with the cremation of their prince. Cultures can vary greatly. Did we miss your country? Why don't you share with us in comment section below? If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, and to stay updated, hit the subscribe button. Have a fine day ahead.